somewhere in between of the exhaustion of the trek.
Wish me luck. I can do this. I can do this.
The high altitude that messed with my head.
I was having these nightmares.
I met people who made me realize how little I had to complain. While this father lost his entire family and everything he owned due to the earthquake in 2015, there is still something we all have in common that connects us together. We have to let go of the burdens we carry before we can find our strength and grow. We need each other for strength, courage, and the reminder that we are never truly alone.
I want to be in the mountain.
In my last video, I experienced Holi in Bhaktapur when something really shifted inside of me. This is your sign to take a break, take a pause, and reflect on the last couple of months in your life. And to ask yourself, what is something that you're really proud of and you really want to celebrate? Today, I'm trekking my way up to 3,500 meters high for the Langtang trek, the very first time. But what I didn't know that time was that the people who I'm about to meet will change the way how I look at life. We left for a Langtang trek and started at Shafru. We walked all the way up to Goda Tabela towards the well-known Langtang, to our highest point, Kanjin Gumba. And from there it took us 2 full days trekking down with the stop at Rimchi to the point we started. We just arrived in Langtang National Park. Langtang is a valley and national park in the northern part of Nepal, just north of Kathmandu. It lies in the Himalayas, covering over 1,700 square kilometers and is home to towering peaks, glaciers and dense forests. The highest mountain is 7,300 meters high, which inspires every trekker to visit Langtang. The region was very badly affected by the earthquake in 2015, which destroyed many villages and changed lives forever. And your visit to Langtang will help the community to recover. In the morning, we started with a guided meditation and journaling session guided by Masha, which helped us to set an intention for the hike. And I wrote down that I wanted to let go of perfectionism, as I was blocking my creativity quite a lot. Masha gave me a bracelet that has been blessed by Dalai Lama, and it's a small but powerful reminder of infinite possibilities, because sometimes we keep ourselves small. We all have our own limited beliefs, and our nervous system is wired to keep us safe. So when we want to expand as a person, we need to reflect on the patterns we have. And we need to choose very wisely that they won't control the story of our lives, so we can create new patterns instead. We walked in silence to observe our own mind, and I was really surprised by what came up in my mind, how I kept myself small, and you will see in the next video what I do to follow the dreams that I have in my life. I want you to meet our porters and guide for the trek. So, by the way, I told them they were going to be in this video. So if you're watching, I hope you like it. This is Sushant, and as you can see, we had a lot of fun straight from the beginning. He actually finished a very good education, but he wants to be in the mountains. So he decided to be a porter, so he can work his way up to become a guide. Meet Sham. Sham is much more than only a porter. He is also a witch doctor from the Bon tradition, which is someone who is healing people with herbs and very old traditions. And we really needed him during the trek. I do feel a little bit guilty for them to carry my stuff, but really I couldn't do it without them, because this backpack with all my camera gear, it's also almost 10 kg. So I really needed them. So big thanks to them. I call her Didi, but her real name is Kamala. And for me, she is such a big inspiration. She is one of the very few female guides in Nepal, as it's still in this culture expected for women to be at home. She had dealt with a lot of difficulties to do so, but she really wants to change that. And for that, For me, I support her so much and she is really an inspiration.
And if I saw someone climbing mountain, submitting some Everest as a female, I feel like I can do that. Female can do that too, not only males. You know, that makes me stronger.
And something they all have in common is their big love for the mountains. And this is something I really felt during every step along the trek. Having a porter and a guide is very important for your safety during the trek. They know the trails, are always there to help you out, also with high altitude, and share the stories of the region. It's not only the porters and the guide who left a huge impact on me. It's also the people who I met along the way with their life stories, and they left me speechless. In 2015, there was a huge earthquake in Nepal, which destroyed big areas of Nepal and also Langtang village. Nearly 320 people died, and even the army who tried to save them passed away too. Family, houses, lives, everything was destroyed. I just met the owner of the guest house, a really loving man. His name is Karma, and he is really treating us like I'm his daughter. He even calls me daughter. So soon I started to call him father too. And we were going through his family books and he was showing it to all of us and telling so lovingly about his family. Well, 1 hour later, I found out he lost his entire family because of the earthquake. Everyone is just gone, and still he is so lovingly talking about his family like they're still here. So I asked him, how did you get through all of this by yourself? And he told me by honoring his family, by building up a stupa and being close to the community, following Buddhism, praying to his family every single day. That made him feel very close to everyone who passed away. It just makes me so emotional that he still has so much love to give while he lost basically everyone. Along the way, we met an old man of almost 90 years old, living high in the mountains. And he tried to make a chai for us, but couldn't find the ingredients anymore. So we asked him, is there something you would really like to have? And he told us this. This? For you? From everybody?
तपाईलाई रक्सी ल्याइदिएको हाम्रो सबैजना मिलेर तपाईलाई रक्सी मन पर्छ भने त सबभन्दा धेरै
Roxy. In the beginning of the video, I told you that I'm struggling with perfectionism. And you never guess what happens. I met two men with whom I talked about my YouTube, and they asked me, out of nowhere, how do you handle perfectionism? And there was this moment when I finally realized what I needed to know is that I do have it, but it has never stopped me from creating. Stay tuned, because soon I will be sharing about my wildest dream that I shared about in my last video, and this is something you really don't want to miss. You can find the details of Kamala and Masha in the description below if you want to experience a journey like this. Please let me know if this video resonates with you. Like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments about a person that helped you to change the way how you look at life.